Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Recently, I did a survey to some of my friends, asking them what's the biggest challenges for their career advancement or career transformation. The top 3 answers are: number 1, how to find the right opportunities or companies. Number 2, I don't have enough time and energy. Number 3, how to get support from the management team. If you are interested in one of those questions, please stay tuned. Hey, welcome back. Today, we're going to talk about the first challenges that I described earlier, how to find the right opportunity. To begin with, I would like to share a typical scenario that I heard. When I was a kid, my parents wanted me to study hard to get a good job. Then I will work hard and try my best to compete with all the students. Finally, I've been admitted to one of the dream schools that my parents and all my relatives are happy for me. After I graduated, just like everyone else, I was lucky enough to get offers from the top firms that I applied for. However, after a few years of work, I start to notice there's something wrong with my life or my career, because I tried so hard all the way to the top, why I'm still not happy with the work or the job. Does that sound familiar? Most of us will experience this kind of cycle every few years, especially when you start a new job or when you start to switch careers. It definitely happened to me when I first came here in Bay Area. But don't worry, today I'm going to show you some tips to help you to navigate through this kind of crisis. Tip number 1, self-awareness. The main reason that you struggle or you feel like there is a lack of fulfillment at your current job is probably come because you don't know what you want. I'm not talking about some of the interview questions that people throw on you. What do you see yourself in 5 or 10 years? I'm talking about your true self. When you grow up, you experience a different culture or a specific family, or you have a certain type of personality trait. I'm talking about the natural uniqueness of you that separates you from others. This is not an easy question. It might take you a lot of self-reflection times to really think about who you are, what you are good at. Some of the exercises that I did in the online coach program definitely provide some insights. For example, you can ask your friends on what are some of the things that you are good at, and also what the topic they tend to reach you when they have problems. So you really think about what interests you, what's your strengths, and that can be a starting point for you to get more clarification on what might be a good career for you. Tip number 2, explore as much as possible. Think about when you decide a major, maybe the only reason that you choose to go to law school is because you don't like medicine. But there is more opportunities or more subjects that can make you abundant in today's world. What you need to do is to go out to explore as much as possible. Don't just be trapped by several of the options that's provided or that's readily available. You can either go on LinkedIn to find out people who are doing amazing jobs, or simply go to reach out for more people. Nowadays, because of the internet, it's easy for you to find a specific career. Once you find out you might have interest for that particular job, the next step is for you to do informational interviews. That's very critical because you don't want to just commit with the limited information. You need to talk to people who are already doing the job. Try to get as close as possible to what you might be feeling when you are doing that job. So, number 2, explore as much as possible. Tip number 3, seek advice from experienced person. It's never a bad idea to seek out for advice if you can keep an open-minded. Again, don't treat the advice as something you have to follow. It's just to give you more knowledge for you to make a sound decision. For example, if you want to switch your career, you need to talk with the people who already switched or some of people who are already doing that job. Ask them for your specific scenario, what are some of the other things you need to consider to make a sound decision. At this stage, it's all about to gather more information, so try to listen without judgment. Tip number 4, then you need to take a try. No matter how many homework you did to compare the jobs you want or a potential career that fits you better, if you don't take any actions, it's worth nothing. You need to try it out yourself. You might find out that's not your type. Take a small nip, try it out early, because once you find out it's not what you like, you still have a lot of time to make changes without sacrifice too much on your salary or your life quality. The last tip or step is to summarize and iterate. Finding the right opportunities is just like develop a product. It's never a one-shot game. You have to have a plan to iterate, because as you gather more information from the new job or once you start to explore more opportunities, you need to validate if some of the assumptions is accurate. And also some of your personal interests might start to change along your life. For example, maybe you want to have more work-life balance once you have your own child. So try to repeat the process, keep refining, and in that way, eventually you can find the right opportunities for you. Okay, so that's what I want to share with you today. Please leave down your comment below. What's the number one biggest challenge for you in your career advancement or career transformation? If you want to discuss about more details for your case, and I would like to know your case and help. Thank you. See you next time.